I have a question about the mass diagnosis of ADHD, ADD, and them essentially just mass prescribing Ritalin and other amphetamines to children. I was prescribed I got a Ritalin prescription at like 3rd grade, and it turns out that all I needed to do was work with cars and with my hands, and that I actually focus. What is your opinion on, like,
America? We take more medications than any other country on the planet. That's not a good thing. We think we need a pill for every ill. And what's happened with ADHD, and the New York Times did a massive story on this, is that it's actually for the parents' benefit, not for the kids' benefit, to medicate 3rd and 4th grade boys because they're too rambunctious. Hey, you want your men to be full of energy when they're in 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. You do not want them medicated just staring into the sky. And look at you. All you needed was to find something that you cared about, that you were passionate about. You didn't need to have a bunch of pharmacological agents pumping through your body. It's a problem of values. People want a pill to solve their troubles, and we mass overprescribe ADHD. Imagine all the geniuses, all the brilliance that we are currently medicating in this country because they're too unruly. And you think about it, if you want to neuter the men of a country, you give them a bunch of drugs. Makes them more agreeable, makes them easier to control. So my final point on this is I'm glad you found something that you could pour yourself into. Mass medication and overprescription is a major structural problem in this country.
Another part, do you think that has an effect on the amount of drug addiction in this country, mass prescribing?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, I think that philosophy has led to the mass prescription of drugs in this country. There are 2 types of problems. There are acute problems and there are chronic problems. For acute problems, drugs are great. If you have, you've broke your leg or that you have a back problem, those are temporary. Chronic is a much different. That could be ADHD, it could be lupus, it could be all sorts of issues. When it comes down to those specific issues, I think we need to look at more natural solutions, becoming more in touch with our bodies, going on a walk, not being on the phone, getting in the sun, working with our hands, being around family, going to church, eating well, and not being catastrophically overweight, I think is a lot better than taking 6 pills every single day.